Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Ireland Crimes and Mysteries. I want to thank you for joining me today, and if you're a returning listener, I want to say a big thank you for your continued support. If this is your first time listening to my podcast, welcome. It's great to have you on board. So without further ado, let's get started on today's story. Hey everyone, it's Nules here. Welcome back to Ireland Crimes and Mysteries. I'm just basically popping in for a very quick chat about an upcoming film that I think you'll really want to hear about, especially if you follow my podcast. Now, some of you will remember back in August of 2024, I think it was, that I released an episode called From Paris to West Cork, where I looked at the story of French filmmaker Sophie Toscan du Plantier, who was murdered outside her holiday home in West Cork back in December of 1996. It's crazy to think it's that long ago. Now, the case since then has been one of the most talked about in Ireland for nearly 3 decades. Ian Bailey, an English journalist who was living in West Cork at the time, was twice arrested but never charged in Ireland. He was tried and convicted in absentia in France in 2019, but always maintained his innocence and remained a controversial, you could say, and I suppose polarising figure until his death in 2023. Now, the reason why I'm talking about all this is, of course, because there is now a brand new film about to hit the Irish cinemas that takes a very different look at this story. And I think you're going to be really interested in it. It's called Recreation, The Trial of Ian Bailey, and it's directed by 6-time Oscar-nominated Jim Sheridan, who you'll know from such classics as My Left Foot, In the Name of the Father, and The Field. Now, he's working alongside respected Irish writer-director David Merriman, and the film opens exclusively in Omniplex cinemas on October 3rd, and tickets go on sale from September the 19th. Now, what makes Recreation so unique is its format. Instead of a traditional drama or a straightforward documentary, the director actually brings us right into a jury room. 12 fictional jurors are presented with the real evidence from the case. The actual real evidence. The police reports, forensic files, and investigative transcripts. And they debate what it all means, just like an actual jury would do in real life. Variety have praised the film as a skillful blend of 12 Angry Men and the exciting beats of a true crime podcast, while Deadline highlighted how it asks viewers to decide for themselves where the line between guilt and innocence lies. Now, and if that's not enough, there's also a fantastic cast. Colm Meaney plays Ian Bailey. Aidan Gillen is the barrister, while John Connors and Brendan Conroy are among the stellar cast, alongside several other outstanding actors. Jim Sheridan himself actually even steps in as the foreman. Now guys, I've had the honour of being invited to a special preview screening of Recreation later this month, and I can't wait to come back and tell you all about it and share my thoughts and talk about some of the big questions this film is bound to raise. I'm going to go into it with a very open mind. You may have seen the trailer I put up on my social media on TikTok and my Instagram page yesterday, and I mean, that in itself looks very powerful. It looks gripping and beautifully shot, I have to say. It's clearly a film that will raise plenty of questions, and I have no doubt there'll be conversations flowing long after we've all left the cinema. The film has already premiered at Tribeca in New York and opened the Galway Film Fleadh earlier this year, and now, as I said, it's coming to Irish cinemas. So if you'd like to see it, Recreation, The Trial of Ian Bailey opens on October 3rd exclusively at Omniplex cinemas. Tickets will be available from September the 19th on omniplex.ie. And if you haven't already, go over to my Instagram page or my TikTok and have a look at the trailer there and you'll see it for yourselves. Now, when you do go and see it, I'd love to hear what you think about it afterwards. And if you'd like more information in the meantime, Jim Sheridan has a dedicated page about the film on his website at jimsheridan.ie/recreation. I'll also pop that link into the episode description so it'll be easier for you to find. So that's it for this little bonus episode. As I said, I'll be back to chat more about it when I've actually seen it. But I'm really looking forward to it, and I wanted to give you all the heads up on it because I know you're all as invested in all these cases as I am. So until next week, for my usual podcast on Sunday evening, I'll say goodbye. Thanks for tuning in and listening, and I'll be back soon. Take care, guys. So guys, that's it for today's episode of the Ireland Crimes and Mysteries podcast. Again, thanks for your listenership, and don't forget to subscribe to the show and hit that auto download so you never miss an episode. Until the next time, keep your eyes open and your mind curious.